Yeah, that name stuck to me from my IIT days. Nowadays, if anybody says Khurshed, I start looking for my mother. Because nobody knows me as Khurshed, everybody calls me Baba. And by the way, I'm called Baba because I'm a Parsi, in case you have not guessed that yet. So, my topic is mind matters, and it does. Yeah, the quality of your life depends on the state of your mind. You can be in the most wonderful, beautiful, brilliant circumstances, but if your mind is not feeling all right, you're not feeling all right. Isn't it? Right? And you could be in the most challenging, desperate circumstances, and if your mind is all right, you can take rational, intelligent decisions. Yes? Sadly, very few people do anything about their minds. Yeah. They try to fix everything outside without fixing what is inside. It's like trying to change the story by simply changing the actors. It's an exercise in sheer futility. Right? So let me first introduce you to your mind. Would you like to meet your mind? Answer is yes. A little more enthusiastic? Yes. Good. All right. So we say that the mind, one of the functions of the mind is it helps you perceive the universe around you. So you don't listen with your ears, you listen with your mind. You don't see with your eyes, you see with your mind. You don't smell with your nose, you smell with your mind, and so on. Yeah? And I'm going to kind of demonstrate that to you now. Okay? Ready? Okay. So Ronak, that's Ronak back there. Everybody, can you just turn around and look at him? The guy holding his hand up. Okay? So, good. So everybody look at me. Look at me. Now quickly look at Ronak. Quick. Now quickly look at me. Quickly look at Ronak. Quickly look at me. Quickly look at Ronak. Quickly look at me. Quickly look at Ronak. Quickly look at me. Okay, good. Did you notice you did something quite interesting now? You blinked. Did you notice that? When I said quickly look at Ronak, when you turned around, you blinked. You know why? Because your mind comes into the play. When I say quickly look at Ronak, your mind says everything in the middle is unimportant. Physically shut the eyes. Okay, now you know this. We'll do it again. Look at me. Okay, ready? Look at me. Quickly look at him. Quickly look at me. Quickly look at him. Quickly look at me. Do you notice you're doing it? Okay, now keep your eyes open. Don't blink. All right? Don't blink. Look at me. Quickly look at him. Quickly look at me. Quickly look at him. Quickly look at me. Do you notice it's jarring? It's not feeling good? Yes? Okay, look at me. Now, aaram se look at him. Aaram se come back to me. Do you notice what happened? Now, because the instruction is different, the mind says, okay, things on the way are important. So it doesn't blink. Yes? Interesting, huh? So, the mind kicks in and filters stuff for you. See, right now I am saying something. Yeah? But the sound of the fan is there. The sound of the creaking chair is there. But you didn't hear that. Actually, you did, but you didn't pay attention to it. Right? All of us are wearing clothes, unfortunately, in this heat. Yes? Do we really realize that we are wearing clothes? You know, if we did, we would go completely cuckoo in a few minutes. Right? Have you noticed when you wear a new watch or something like that, it kind of bothers you for a little while? Yes? And that's because the mind is going, hey, something new, something new, something new, attention, attention, attention. But after a few hours, maybe a few days, it becomes part of you. So the mind doesn't take its attention over there anymore. Isn't it? Right? So one of the things that the mind does, it helps you perceive the world around you. And that is why it's so important to have a clear, calm mind. Otherwise, you will be perceiving all kinds of crazy things. Right? Now, there are the 5 vrittis of the mind. Patanjali Yoga Sutras, he's written a hell of a lot of stuff on the mind. Volumes and volumes and volumes. many of those rishis, and 18 minutes is not enough to go through all of that. You need about 100 years. But 5 vrittis, 5 modes of the mind. What does the mind do? What do you do? What is this thing that is going on inside? Haven't you noticed people ask this question, what's going on in your head? Now you can answer it. Okay. So here is what goes on in your head. Number 1, you look for proof. It's called pramana. You look for proof. We are in Ahmedabad. You agree? Why? Because you know that, okay, there is this Domino's pizza outside, and there is an airport over here, and various things around you convince you about the fact that you are in Ahmedabad and not in LA. Right? So you look for proof. Now this becomes very problematic when it comes to relationships. I love you. Prove it. Right? The mind looks for proof. Okay? First. Pramana. The second is viparyaya. It is called wrong knowledge. Wrong knowledge. Yeah? And this is the way we make things all right for us when we know they are not. But everybody is smoking. Everybody is drinking. Come on, one peg, nothing will happen. You know things happen. Right? But yet you do it. Because your mind cooks up this wrong knowledge to make things all right for you. Nobody is studying. Everybody in IIT, and I know, studies like a day before the exam. Right? So you make it all right for yourself. Right? Of course, the few hours before the exam you promise yourself, next semester it's not going to be like this. Next semester, day 1, I'm going to start working. Isn't it? But the viparyaya comes in. Well, sab log kar rahe hai na. Everybody is doing it. Wrong knowledge. So, first is pramana, proof. I want proof. Second is wrong knowledge. The third is vikalpa, fantasy. Even if I study on the last day, I will get good marks. Pure fantasy. Possibly the exams will get postponed. Something will happen to the prof. Yeah? The Pope will die. Something will happen. Fantasy. Yeah? Even if I get pathetic grades, girls will fall for me. Ask the girls. Okay. They have 2 categories, boyfriend material and husband material. Bad grades don't get into husband material. Okay. So, fantasy. You fantasize about stuff. Okay. And the fourth is memory. You remember stuff. Yeah. And the fifth is sleep. This we all do very well. No? Many times at unopportune times also. Now notice throughout the day, you are doing one or combination of these 5. Anytime, all the time. Just see what's going on in there. Either you are looking for proof. Now I am talking and your mind is going, is it right? Is it true? What is this? Pramana. You're looking for proof. Right? Or you are going into wrong knowledge. Viparyaya. Or fantasizing. When will this thing get over? I'm meeting someone special. Or you are remembering, oh, last time it was so nice, something, whatever. Or you're just asleep. Isn't it amazing? Only these 5 things you do. Nothing else. Just these 5 things. Now this was told by Maharishi Patanjali thousands of years ago. What amazing, amazing insight into what's going on in there. Right? And then, more contemporary, we had heard about this, the secret phenomenon. All of you must have at least seen the book, if not read it. Yes? But the entire book is actually one Sanskrit shloka. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. Whatever is your intention, that is what will manifest. And unfortunately, it was interpreted wrongly throughout that thing. They focus so much on the intention. Intention is not going to manifest. Intention along with attention on action will manifest. See, this entire talk, this entire event was the intention of a few people, no? Yes or no? Akhilesh, right? Yes? 5, 6 guys got together, 1 or 2 faculty members got together, hey, let's do a TEDx over here. And that one intention managed to move 100 people from all over India to come to this spot. Come to this spot. Isn't it? One intention. See, today morning you woke up and that one intention, I have got to go to the TEDx, moved 50, 60, 70, 80 kilos over quite a distance. Isn't it? But for you to come here, you had to do something. Attention on action. Unfortunately, many people have misinterpreted and put attention on the intention. See, you can wake up and say, I intend to go to the TEDx today. And you're not going to suddenly materialize over here. Right? So the intention, where you want to go, attention on doing stuff so that you get there, and then sit back and enjoy the manifestation. And the mind does this. Have you noticed, when you are feeling good, you are feeling joyful, you are feeling happy, and you say, yaar, I want this. It just comes. Right? Dr. Oak, he talked about serendipity. Right? Suddenly, a harmonium became an accordion without even looking for it. Right? Serendipity happens when the mind is relaxed. Good luck happens when the mind is relaxed. Have you ever had anything good happen to you when you have been angry? Think about it. Doesn't happen. Right? So, the technology of good luck is the ability to relax your mind. When your mind is relaxed and calm, when you are feeling good about life, good things happen to you. Then your intentions manifest with very little attention. Yeah? So, a calm, peaceful mind is so precious. And the amazing part is that India, we have the technology of getting everyone there. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. People think you have to meditate, whatever, 20 years, 30 years, for nothing. One weekend. Yes, it is very easy, very possible, provided you know how. See, if you tell a Gujarati housewife, well, Gujarati housewife is not a good example. If you tell a South Indian housewife, Gujarati housewives make everything. If you tell a South Indian housewife, make pizza, she is going to struggle. But you tell her to make dosa, just like that. Why? Because she knows how to do it. Easy when you know how. Similarly, if you tell an Italian, make pizza, they do it in their sleep. It's how we make rice, they make pizza. I'm talking through experience. Right? So when you know how to do it, it's very easy. If you don't know how to do it, it can be very tough, very challenging. So getting your mind into a calm, peaceful state is perhaps one of the greatest gifts we can give to ourselves and to the people around us. Because when the mind is calm, good things happen, creativity happens, productivity happens, efficiency happens. All the things that you want in your life just spontaneously come to you without any problems. And the technology of getting there is available in our yoga, is available in pranayam, is available in meditation. Yeah? And it is contemporarized so beautifully by Art of Living. So that you don't need to, get involved with desperate Sanskrit to actually meditate. Right? So to end, everybody please check your fingers. Do you have 10 fingers? Yes? Everybody has 10 fingers? Yes? So potentially, everybody in this room can play the piano? Yes? Do you? Everybody in the room plays the piano. Wow. Do you play? Everybody? No, not really. Why not? Either you never learned or you learned and didn't practice. Right? Everybody has a mind. Are all our minds calm, peaceful, joyful, happy? Maybe. Mostly not. Why not? Because we never learned. And if we learned, we never practiced. Learning to calm the mind, learning to bring that shanti, that peace inside, will create such amazing abundance outside. Not just for you, but for everybody around you. Yeah? I think that's an idea worth spreading. Jai Gurudev.